Welcome back. Do 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 do. Hello. If you're new to my channel, I just want to say hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to pluck your closures and your frontals my way, okay? So I just start by plucking the front. Be sure to pluck 2 to 3 hairs at a time while plucking in a row. I always make sure that I have mousse on hand because it makes it easier to see the hairs as you pluck. So make sure you apply mousse. Ideally, I would say use holding mousse. It's nice and it gives the hair a nice hold without the gel feel. Because I know some people tend to use gel or any type of grease. Don't do that. It leaves the hair all nasty, hard, and oily. Mousse is just gentle and soft to use on the hair. So as I made the part, I'm just going in and plucking the bottom and the top of where I did the part. So I'm going at least back and forth just once. You can decide to go 2 times or 3 times depending on how much you're looking to pluck out of the hair. But I don't like to pluck too much for my clients because I know that all my clients like their hair plucked in different ways. So I like to pluck some of it even though the hair is already plucked. I like to pluck some of it so that when my client receives their hair, if they decide that they want to pluck more, they can go right ahead. But I pluck it just enough so that it blends well with the client's scalp when they decide to wear the wig. So again, repeated motion, plucking 2 to 3 hairs at a time as I go down the line. I make sure I pluck the bottom and I pluck the top. And then again, I make a next part. I'm making sure that I go down the line, just plucking straight down. It becomes easier as you continue doing the repeated motion over and over again. You want to make sure that you don't keep taking hairs from the same section because it's just gonna make the hair on the client look like they're missing hair and that they're bald. So just make sure you're going down the line as you pluck, just like that. Yes. And over here I'm just plucking the middle part because I felt that it needed to be seen a bit. So I went in and plucked a bit on the middle part. Over here you can see how beautiful that looks. Look at that hairline. Just combing through that is just beautiful. I just plucked a little bit more because I felt like I wanted to get that humanized hairline, as I call it. Getting a couple in there, and look at that. It's beautiful, right? You could just see the difference from the left side and from the right side. You could just see it. How natural the hairline looks, right? Yes. So now I'm just gonna go in and quickly just pluck the other side. so it could just match it. Making sure I get in there. Not everyone's hairline is the same, but I usually just like to make a basic hairline. Get it, girl. Look at me go. Wow. So now I decided, you know what? I'm gonna add some edges. So I got out some mousse and I brushed in those edges. To make my edges, I like to take some hair from the corners. Not everyone likes edges with their hair, but just for the photos, I wanted to add some edges to give it some realistic look, you know? Because I feel like edges just make the hair look sexy, especially when you have a wig. So I just go in and I make parts on both the sides, equal parts. I want those edges to be laid on my mannequin, okay? Okay. So I'm just combing, putting some mousse in there. As you can see, I'm using a toothbrush. I know nowadays when you go to the hair store, they already have pre-made edge brushes. That day I just couldn't find them, so I'm like, you know what, it's okay, let me just use a toothbrush. So I had some new toothbrushes I decided to use, and I used it as an edge brush. Also, I used scissors to cut my edges because I couldn't find my razor, so I'm like, you know what, who cares? Scissors were just the same, okay? It's whatever, it still did the job. So I use my mousse and I'm laying those edges, okay? Laying it. It can be difficult sometimes. It ain't easy, you know, trying to get your finger through those edges and stuff. It takes time. It takes skill. But you know what? I got it. I got it. The left heart is the hardest side. It's easier doing edges on myself, but when it comes to doing on other people, it is a bit of a struggle, but hey, it is. There you go. There you go. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. Remember to subscribe.